Hi everybody, it's Julie and I am here with the August Junk Journal Challenge. So this is the details video for the challenge here on the Dear Julie Julie channel. We have until August 31st to finish our journals and post them in the challenge Facebook group, the finished journals. So we do this each month here on this channel. It's a lot of fun and we do have prizes and we even have a virtual internet party that the finishers get to be invited to and get to go to. So let's go ahead and talk about what we're doing. So for August, we are bringing back two of the favorite challenges and we're combining them together. So we are doing for August the Dollar Store Assembly Line Junk Journal Challenge. Dollar Store Assembly Line Junk Journal Challenge. So what we're gonna do is we are shopping at either a dollar store or our stash at home of dollar store type items. So items that would be, you would find at Dollar Tree or Dollar General that would be like $1, you know, or comparable dollar stores, okay? You can also, I understand there's a new dollar section at Walmart, so that as well, CVS, those places, you shop the dollar spot at Target, the dollar spot, not the $3 and the $5, but the dollar spot, okay? So dollar store part of this is the shopping, whether you shop your craft room, your house, or you shop you actually get to go shopping. Shopping for 20 items total. Listen to all the details before you freak out, okay? Because I did go ahead and I paid attention to what we've been doing lately and what things have been successful and helpful, and so I have altered things a little bit, okay? So let me tell you what we're making. We're making 3 journals that are alike. We did this last year. It was a lot of fun, and we made 3 journals, and we made the same thing for all 3 journals, and basically we had 3 journals that were the same or very similar when we finished. And it was pretty amazing because it's like you make one of something, and if you have the products and make the other 2, it doesn't take hardly any more time, because the gathering of the products and the idea for what you're going to do is what takes up the most time. So we are going to be making items for 3 journals that are alike, okay? These journals can be any style or any theme, and just remember, your questions are going to go in the Facebook group, okay? So don't ask your questions on this video. There is a place in the Facebook group where you ask your questions, and we do that so that if you have that question, somebody else probably has the question too, and they can go and find it there. Do you know that other people will probably answer the question before I get a chance to answer it? And if they're brave enough to answer the question, they probably do know the answer. So, and so many have been doing this with me for, I think this is our 31st challenge. Bonnie, correct me. Bonnie has been here for all of them. And so, and by the way, they started, my first one was in August, a few years ago. We did August and then we didn't do any for a while. But anyway, so it's kind of an anniversary month here for challenges. The Amazing Make It Junk Journal Challenge, that was our first challenge. So we're making 3 journals that are alike, any style, any theme. Okay. And one really cool thing this time, you can use any junk. Okay, so any junk, actual junk, okay, actual throwaway, like junk mail, cereal boxes, that kind of thing. The other thing this time, you can make your cover with any junk. Okay, so if you get stuff at the dollar store for your cover, that's great. But if you don't want to use your item numbers for those items, then you can use any junk to make your covers. So you can use cereal boxes, you can use the back of paper pads, you can use old books. Okay, so, and also you can use junk to cover your journals. So linens, you know, sheets, clothing, all of those things that we do in the Just Junk Challenge, you can use those items, bring them in to do your cover. Okay. This time we are going to be using any tools. So some of those tools would be your sewing machine, your Cricut or electric cutting machine, punches, dies, and die cut machine, and punch boards. Okay. Also, you can use any glues. So any glues this time, and a binding kit. So your binding kit would consist of your thread, your needles, your pokey tool, and 4 clips to hold your journal together. Okay, so that is your binding kit this time. We are using DearJulieJulie digitals. Yes, you must use a DearJulieJulie digital in this project, okay, for this challenge. And from now on, you will be using a DearJulieJulie digital. Now, there are free digitals in the Scrap All About It with DearJulieJulie Facebook group, and they are in the file section. You're welcome to use those. If you have not joined the Scrap All About It with DearJulieJulie Facebook group yet, make sure that you answer the questions, or our gatekeeper will not let you in. We do that for the safety of our people here. You know, just a simple thing, answer the questions, and thank you. Okay, and that is for any of the DearJulieJulie Facebook groups. We have had a couple of incidents, and so for the protection of my people, we are doing that. Okay. Also, we are using a scrapbook paper pad. So I told you at the beginning of the year that we would be using a paper pad at each challenge, and that is to help me get through my 162 paper pads. And I think we've gone through like 6 or 7 with all the projects that I've been doing. But yeah, I might have bought 1 or 2, so we might be back up. Okay, so that is that. So let me go over that real quick again. We're making 3 journals, any type, any theme. They are to be alike or very similar. I'm going to show you what I've chosen for my kit here in just a moment, and so you'll get an idea of, you know, how some of these things are obviously going to be different in the 3 journals, but they'll be similar. Okay, you get to use any tools. Now this time for your paint, your markers, that kind of thing, you need to have gotten those at your dollar store. Okay, so your paint, your marker, fingernail polish, any of that kind of stuff that you might be wanting to use, it needs to have come from the dollar store. Let's see, we do get to use one stamp set. I don't know how I forgot to put that on this page. 1 stamp set, okay? And then your stencils need to either come from your junk or from your other items or from your dollar store. So, yeah, so there's that. So 1 stamp set, we added that in there. Any glues, your binding kit, use any junk to make your cover and to cover your cover. So for making it and covering it, you can use any junk. Okay, for each journal, if you want to, you can use, let me see if I can get this down safely. Okay, you can use 2 ledger pages. You can use, sorry, I'm reaching. Oh, I don't know if I can get this one without hitting the phone. Okay, 1 graph paper, 1 map, magazine, or calendar page, 1 noisy paper. Okay, so that can be parchment paper, tissue paper, anything that makes noise. Okay, and then 1 any other. And for my any other, I left it out in the thing, but I have some bags that have daisies on them. So that's going to be my 1 any other. Okay, so 2 ledger, 1 graph, 1 map or magazine or calendar page, 1 noisy paper, and 1 any other. Then remember, you need one of those, or each of those, for each of your 3 journals. Okay, so then let's go over what we're making. So this time we have more of a full challenge. Last 2 months we've kind of went away from that. We had, but this time we're going to kind of rein back in, and we're going to do an actual challenge where you are going to make things and you're going to make journals. Okay, so you can make your journal, you can put your journal together and then put your things in it, however you like to do that. But these are the things that we're going to be making. Remember, we are making them for 3 journals. So most of the numbers are going to be 9, and that's so you have 3 of them for each of your journals. Okay, so 3 times 3 equals 9, obviously, 3 for each journal. So we're going to make 9 envelope embellishments. So that is an embellishment that you made using an envelope. Okay, it can be anything that you make using an envelope. And so you need 3 different ones, and you need 3 of each of those for a total of 9. Okay, 9 paper clips. Again, you need 3 different ones and 3 of each of those 3. 9 hidden journal cards. So I did hidden journal cards almost every day the last few days, and we're going to make 9 of them, 3 different for 3 journals, so a total of 9. We're going to make 9 large tags with a job. So if you remember, the other day we made large tags with a job, and what that is your large tag isn't just a large tag. It's a large tag with a pocket that holds something. It's a large tag with a shopping list attached. It's a large tag that is a hidden journaling card, okay, and many, many more. Okay, so it's not just a tag, it does something. It's interactive in some way. Okay, so, and we need 3 of those for each of your journals for a total of 9. Okay, 9 ready edges. So 3 different ones, 3 of each for a total of 9, and its edges, they need to be 9 inches long. And if you know, they need to be 9 inches long. So, and then if you cut them, you can use the little piece somewhere else. A ready edge is going to have at least 3 things happening on it. A ready edge is paper based, so that you can make them ahead of time and then add them into the journal. You can look up ready edges on my channel and find a video, and I will be doing videos of all of these items. Some of them I might combine the videos, but we'll have to see. Next, we're going to make 9 tabs and 6 belly bands. 9 tabs and 6 belly bands. And you actually could make a really, they need to be different. Again, 3 times 3 equals 9. So 3 different ones that, and 3 for each journal equals 9. Okay, 6 belly bands. So what I'm going to do probably is I'll do a vertical and a horizontal. Okay, I'll do a vertical belly band somewhere and a horizontal belly band, and that will give me my 6, 2 for each of the 3, which is 6. Okay, 9 journal cards with a job. So just like the large tags, you're going to make journal cards out of whatever you want, and they need to have a job. So they need to be interactive. They might be an actual card that opens up. They might be a trifold. They might be, they might have a matchbook thing on the back. They might have a stack-a-note on it. All of those things count for your journaling cards with a job. 9 tucks. So when I say tucks, we've got corner tucks, we've got top tucks, we've got border tucks, all those different kinds of tucks. We need 3 different ones for 3 journals, a total of 9. We're going to make 3 12 by 12 master boards. These can be different. So you can make 3 different 12 by 12 master boards, and then you can cut them so that each of your journal gets part of each one. Or you can make 3 that are the same. That's fine. 3 18-inch snippets. 3 18-inch snippets. Okay, so 1 for each journal. 9 file folder card embellishments. Okay, so file folder card, you can make your own. If you didn't get any at Dollar Tree, remember you can use your junk. So a file folder that has like water damage or is creased or something, that would be junk. So you can make them out of file folder. You can make them out of other things. They would have some kind of a tab on them, and they can be any size. So you can make large ones, small ones, itty bitty ones. Just remember, all of your embellishments need to have 3 things happening on them. Okay, I'll go over that here in just a moment. 9 of your favorite embellishments. Okay, so you can pick your 3 most favorite embellishments, and make those, and then but make 3 of each one. So what are mine? Mine would be the hidden cards, but I think we've got that up there. So I would probably do a double tuck, a flip flop, and a pocket. Those would probably be my 3 things. I know I didn't say pocket first. That's crazy, huh? Because you know I love pockets and I cannot lie. And last but not least are 9 clusters. Now this time your clusters, if you make those first, okay, make those first. I would make those all the same. Probably that's how I would do it. These can be used on other things. They count as one of your things, okay? Can be used on other items, okay? Your clusters need to have 3 things happening on them. All of your embellishments need to have 3 things happening on them. So stamping counts as 1, stenciling counts as 1, sewing counts as 1. If you glue something on it, that counts as 1. So adding other things like collaging, each piece that you add counts as 1. Except for in the case of your cluster, when you go to put it on this journal card, that cluster counts as 1. Okay, so that's something different. We are going to go ahead and let you use your clusters somewhere else on here. Okay, so that is what we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It sounds like a lot, but remember, in the end, you're going to have 3 journals. This is a great way if you want to have a couple of journals to be able to give as a gift. Have one for, have one for yourself, a couple to give away, a couple to put away for Christmas gifts. And we really had a great time when we did this last year. So that's, and whenever I ask about challenges, this one and the dollar store are always, and Stash Buster are always the ones that people say, oh, can we do? And so we have brought that back. So we are using our dollar store items to make 3 journals, covers, and all of this stuff. And then when we're finished with our journal, we're going to make a video or take pictures of it. We're going to put our pictures in an album. So when you go to the Facebook group, you can open up an album. Make sure your photo album has your name in it, your name and the name of your journal project, or just your name, especially your name. That is how I find you, to know that you finished, to be able to put you in it's one of the ways I find you, to put you in the VIP so that you get invited to the party. Okay. The other things, you can make a video, and I do not require that you make a video. When you're ready, you'll be ready and you'll make a video, and it's going to be wonderful. And the best part about it is that this is a safe place to make and put your video, and because we all have been there, we've all been there. And so yeah, so that one of the reasons that I started the challenge and that I wanted to do with my channel is to grow creators. And so you start out as a crafter, and then you're a junk journaler, and then maybe you're a creator. And so that's a YouTube creator, shall we say. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So this is the way it's going to work. Okay, so at the end of this video today, you're going to find the Facebook group link, and you'll go there, and the directions will be in there. We have a couple of our members, my support staff, that put together two different ways of listing to keep track of what you need to make and what you're making, and they're totally different. They are awesome, and they hit all the personalities. These 2 lists will hit. You'll be happy with one of them. So watch for those. Those will be in there. Again, I told you there will be a post with questions. There will be posts for you to put the pictures of each of your elements. So when you finish your 9 paper clips, you take a picture of it and you put it in the 9 paper clip post, and also in your photo album. Okay. Let's see. You can post your videos as you make things. If you want to post your videos, we love that. We love that. Post your pictures, post your pictures in the elements, post your videos in the group, okay? And in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group as well, okay? So the post where you're going to put your finished journal. So when you finish all your elements, your journal is bound and it is finished, you are going to put it in the finished posts. And they are, I use one of the black images. Sometimes it's the record player or the rain or the eyes looking at you or the moon in its phases or whatever, but it's a black post, so it's easy to find. Also, it will be in the announcements. You can find them in the announcements, and the easiest way to find them is in topics. So you go to topics and you look for finished posts, and you can find it from that. You can also find the elements from the elements topics post. It's amazing that they have these for us and we're able to do that. We will have a mini challenge in the challenge each Friday. It is a separate challenge, but you can use it along with this challenge. So you notice my kit right here, I don't have any tassel stuff. And so there might be a mini challenge in the challenge that has tassel stuff. And so you will be able to make your tassel and charms and add it to your journal. And the gift for finishing and posting that is you get to keep whatever is extra. So I might tell you that you can have a yard of lace and you only need 10 inches of it, and now you've got a yard of lace that you can use somewhere in your journal. It's just a fun way of being able to give something extra to those that are participating and playing along. So that's the mini challenge and the challenge, and you'll find those posts in the August Facebook group as well. So I think we did all. So let me tell you what you get if you finish. So when you finish your journal, you go and you do all that posting. You do it before I get up on the next day after the 31st, and you post those so that you are posted on time. And what happens is everyone that finishes gets invited to a party. We call it the VIP. It's our virtual internet party, and our finishers are our VIPs. So the virtual internet party is the 4th Wednesday of the month following the challenge. So our August will be in September. It'll be the 4th Wednesday in September. It starts at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so you can save the date. And we play for 2 hours. And we play with the digital kit that you are given in the virtual internet party. So the Colorful Daisies was a gift a couple of months ago for the, I believe it was it the May? Might have been the May. I don't remember. I'm like, I might have been the May party. Okay, so they got the full digital kit. It's put into the Facebook group, and you have access to it. I recommend that you go and download it right away and have it in your stuff. And so then we have the party, and the party is on YouTube, and it's unlisted, and it's only for those that finished, and it's a lot of fun. And we make something with whatever we got. So this is what we made. We made embellishments with the Colorful Daisies. Oh yeah, we made the little book out of the wallet page, and it has stuff going on in it. Okay. So yeah, so we make things using the digital that we're given, and it's, like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's 2 hours, and that is my gift to you for finishing and for having the experience of the challenge. So let's go ahead and get an idea of what I've chosen for my challenge. I'm going to be using the Colorful Daisy digital kit. I am going to be putting these items in the journal. So if we're going to make this an amendment or something, if you have made something in a follow along video that is going to go along with your journal, like I made this, like if you made this and you're going to make Colorful Daisies or Daisy something this month, and this will work with your challenge, go ahead and use it. I really want you to be able to use the items that you have made, and you know, I don't want it to be left out because it's a challenge. Because I mean, when is the next time I'm going to make a colorful journal? So, so I may put this in one of the journals, okay? Like the one that's going to be my journal. I might put it in there. I might not. We'll see. Okay, so Colorful Daisies, that will be my digital kit. I'm going to show you a little bit about that in a little bit. Okay, so I had picked up these bags at Dollar Tree, and there's 3 of them. I have 3 journals. They're different, so I can use them in different ways. You know, I can cut this one, cut the front off of all 3 and use it in the journal. Cut the back off of all 3 and use it in the journal. Cut, you know, the bottom or whatever and use it in one of each in each journal. I also have ribbon on these, so each of them have a piece of ribbon. I have these stickers. There's 7 on here, so I'd probably use 2 in each. I have Notepad, which is one of my favorite things. So I did shop for this challenge, but I also shopped my shop. I shopped my shop. So, and I shopped for this challenge. I believe I shopped in May. So before the daisy kits were even, I think it was before the daisy kits were even made. So anyway, I got this note cards. Okay, there's 8 of them in there. These treat bags. Notice the color theme, and I'm figuring I can take, you know, one of the images from the digital and put it on the front there. You know, somehow put something on the front of the bag is my plan. Okay. Okay. Raffia ribbon. My favorite stickers. These, I actually think I'm going to make daisies out of these and put these centers in them. Okay. So that's my plan. The plant came from Dollar Tree, and I've already used some of it. Okay, so a couple of stencils. I'm going to see, somewhere I thought I had a daisy stencil. I still need to look and see if I can find it. I have these colored index cards. I was so excited. They haven't had colored index cards at my Dollar Trees in a long time, and they finally had them just in time for this. Look at this. It's tissue paper with daisies. Isn't that adorable? And so I have 2 packages of that, because it only has 2 pages of the daisies. So I figured I wanted a whole page for each one. I have this computer paper. I have this computer paper. I did buy a composition notebook. I like to use these to add in lined paper in the right orientation. And I picked this up. I don't know if I'm going to need it, because the thing about the digital, oh, let me show you. I have one more thing down here. I have these doilies, okay? And I chose this one over the 8-inch one because I think I want to use this like on some large tags and things. So that's why I chose this one over the other one. I'm gonna put it right up there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move all this over and get to the digital. So your digital kits, you don't have to just print your digitals on copy paper. Now I want to use that. You guys see how much? Do you see how much printing I've done? I'm going to be using the copy paper. I probably will print something on the back. Again, this is Colorful Daisies digital. You can print your digitals on any type of paper. So you can put it on ledger paper or other papers that you have that you want to use in this journal. So there's all kinds of, there's tags, there's postcards, there's smaller stuff, there's mini journal pages. There is so much wonderful stuff, lots of pages. I was looking for a side-by-side page. So there's these also, which I think are going to be really fun to use in this journal. So I'm looking forward to going through that because I haven't gotten to play with this journal kit yet. So that's Colorful Daisies. And then I may use, for some of the backgrounds, the Easter egg dyed background pages. Okay, so I might go in and grab some of that for some of the background pages. So we'll see. But that is the Easter egg dyed digital background digital kit. And then here's some more of the ephemera for the daisy. So that's all kinds of ephemera there. And then this is Daisy Field digital kit. Okay, so you see that there it's different, but in the Daisy Field kit there is some of the colorful daisies in here. So I may go in and use some of that. Okay, so you can use any, look at that, I love that page. You can use any Dear Julie Julie digital kit. You can use more than one. You can mix and match them. Again, this is Daisy Field digital kit. This one has like over 70 pages in this kit. It's pretty awesome. It's the one that has the family in the field. Oh, here, I'll show you a little. You get the little child here, the family in the field. Daisy is in it, and then all different kinds of daisy images. These are the small tags. So anyway, those are probably what I'm going to use, and partially because they were right here. And so there you go. So let's go over it one more time real quick. We're going to be making 3 journals, and you're going to be making these embellishments and elements for them, and then you'll have 3 finished journals when we are done. They can be any style, any theme, any size, but they need to be able to fit all these items. So they're going to need 3 envelope embellishments, 3 paper clips, 3 hidden journal cards, 3 large tags, 3 ready edges. Now, large tag, I consider anything over 7 inches, or if you're making a smaller journal, then it needs to come to like about an inch, a half an inch to an inch from the top of the page. It's going to fill in your space. That's what that is. Your 9 9-inch ready edges, 9 tabs, 6 belly bands, 9 journal cards with a job, 9 tucks, 3 12x12 master boards, 3 18-inch snippets, 9 file folder card embellishments, 9 favorite embellishments, 9 clusters, and you can use your clusters on other items. Remember, each of these all need to have 3 items done to them. Remember, that was stamping, stenciling, painting, fingernail polish, sewing, drawing, gluing things on there, washi tape if you have it, and that, oh, and your shopping. I forgot to tell you, your shopping, you get to pick 20 items from your shopping trip or from your stash, okay? So 20 items, there it is, 20 items from the dollar store. We found that some people's dollar store is like $1.50. So I didn't want to do, say, spend $20. I want you to be able to have 20 items. The thing is the reason I combined these two is Dollar Tree Challenge is a perfect chance to see what you can get out of these items. I mean, you've got 100 index cards here. You have 10 pages of stickers here. You easily could do 10 journals. So each of them got a sticker. Each of them got 10 cards. You're going to use these. You're going to make these, and for 10 journals. You know, you've got, how many of these do you have? You have 14 treat bags. So, you know, you can go ahead and each of your 10 gets one of those. Oh, we only have 8 of these, so maybe you're making 8. And then you can divide these in again, you know. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I am going to be making a colorful daisy journal, 3 of them, and I am looking forward to it. For right now, I'm going to go put this stuff in a box because I really actually need to finish these Christmas things. But I want to thank you so much for being here. I want to thank my Patreons who are watching this first on the 27th. Thank you for your support. Thank you for cheering me on. And thank you that we already have the details video and I get a day off on the 1st. So, yeah, if you have questions, put them in the Facebook group in the questions. It'll have little paper airplanes is what the post looks like, and it's like light blue. and easy to find. It will also be in the announcements, and it will be in the topics that say details, info, questions. Okay? I use those topics, you guys. I use those topics so that you can find your way around. Don't be afraid to ask a question. Everybody at some point probably had that question, and we are so happy to help. The other thing about this going out to the Diamond and Emerald Patreons first is they get to ask me the questions, and so some of them I'll be able to answer for you, even like I'll have the answers for you before the details video even goes out. Okay, so you're gonna find the link in the chat down below. So remember, if you're here for a premiere, we do have a live chat that's every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and you just hit that live chat button, come on over and say hello, or come on over and get that link. Otherwise, right after the video, you're going to find the Facebook group link in this video. This is the only place that you'll find that link. People will not give it to you. It's one of my rules. Please watch the whole details video. If you came in late, go back and watch, because a lot of your questions will be answered in this video. So I hope this doesn't sound as complicated as I think it just sounded. What we've done is we've taken two of the favorite challenges, combined them together, and we're going to get 3 journals. Find something to celebrate every day. Please go watch one of these videos. When you get right after this, I know you're all going to go over and sign in over there, but it really does help my channel when you go and watch a video right after the one that you've just watched. And have an amazing day, and happy August. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. And I'll see you in the group.